What song instantly brings back a flood of emotions? Okay, so everyone has that one song, right? The one that just instantly hits you in the gut with memories and emotions you weren't expecting. For me, it's Johnny Cash's I Walk the Line. But the reason is probably a little different than most. See, my grandpa and grandma practically raised me. We were inseparable. He was this quiet, steady man, but he had this deep, rumbling voice, kind of like, well, exactly like Johnny Cash. His name was John too, which as a little kid sealed the deal for me. I was utterly convinced my grandpa was Johnny Cash, like the real deal, just moonlighting as my grandpa. We spent so much time in his old beat up sedan, driving around, running errands, just being together. The radio was always on, and inevitably, I Walk the Line would come on. Every single time, without fail, he'd reach over and hold my hand, give it a squeeze, and start singing along in that deep, twangy voice. It wasn't just humming, he sang it, lyrics and everything. His grip was always so strong and comforting. It was our little ritual, a secret moment just for us in the world, zipping by outside the car windows. I'd just look at him, holding his hand, listening to my personal Johnny Cash sing to me. Felt like the most normal, natural thing in the world. I genuinely thought this was just what he did. Years later, long after I'd figured out he wasn't actually the man in black, the memory of those car rides and that song stayed with me. But then, about 2 years ago, my grandpa passed away. It was tough. The world felt a little quieter, a little less steady without him. A few months after, I was at a family gathering, and somehow the conversation turned to music. Someone mentioned Grandpa and how they wished they'd heard him sing, that he was always so reserved. I was honestly shocked. What are you talking about? I blurted out. Grandpa sang all the time. He sang I Walk the Line to me in the car. Everyone looked at me like I had two heads. My grandma smiled sadly and said, Honey, your grandpa was a very private man. He never sang for anyone, just you. That moment hit me harder than I expected. Knowing that those were truly private performances just for me made them infinitely more precious and devastatingly unique. Now, hearing I Walk the Line isn't just a memory, it's a physical ache. First time I heard it on the radio after finding that out, I literally had to pull over. My chest tightened up, a massive lump formed in my throat, and the tears just poured out. It wasn't just sadness, it was grief mixed with this overwhelming feeling of being uniquely loved. It still happens every time. I can't make it through the first verse without getting choked up. It's a beautiful, painful reminder of my grandpa and our secret concerts. It's crazy how a song can hold so much history and hurt. So yeah, that's my song, the one I can't listen to without falling apart a little. It's tied forever to a beat-up car, a strong hand, and the voice of the man I thought was Johnny Cash. Anyone else have a song that's just an absolute emotional trigger for you like this? What's the story behind it?